crooked.
Now, the difference between me and you and her is you would do what she did. You would say something right then.
Yeah.
I think that's a clown move.
I know. I got in trouble for that at my job.
You speak way more than I do.
And I'm like Monique in
I'm
some ways.
smarter in that.
I have to learn. God had to show me, keep your mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut.
And sometimes you need to just pray about stuff. Don't always got to go say it.
Or say it another time.
Not even another time. There's been times where I get you what you're saying because it depends on the season, it depends on the timing. God may even say, don't even say nothing because that's not for you. They're not going to receive from you.
No.
God would tell me that. Lenora, it's wrong what they're doing. They're not receiving from you. So shut up and pray.
I saw your husband. First of all, you talking to some woman that ain't even friends with you. I saw your husband at McDonald's with another woman. First of all, the woman probably hate you for telling her. And because she'll say you're a liar, she'll believe her husband over you. And then you're not even her friend. So she'll say, what's your motive?
I did a Monique thing. I meddled in something. I saw something wasn't going on in one of my jobs. And I thought there was some little messiness going on in the office
with two co-workers.
One married,
none of your business.
One not married.
None of your business.
I got phone calls. Is he married? They be together a lot.
None of your business.
I don't understand that. All the calls made me go, you know what? I got to talk to him.
You should have.
And I talked to him. I left a voicemail message.
You know, people
angry.
You know, people talking about you and this woman that
I said.
Of course he got mad.
I said that don't look good. You're a married man. Be careful.
How dare you?
And he was angry.
Thank you.
Even though I was right.
You don't need to say it.
I was right about what happened because he was kind of spending too much time with her.
But you didn't need to say it.
But it wasn't for me.
Now
to say it.
That's the difference between me and you. Now my problem, which is why I got 6 people in here, is because if he said something to me, that's when I'll say it. If he said, you know, you're coming in too late sometime. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm late, am I? How about you? You come in late every day from the lunchroom because you're having an affair with the lady. That's my problem. I'll say it out of spite. If you say something to me, well, we're bringing up habits. Let me bring up some of yours.
Okay. I get it now. That's why I feel bad for her. Because I feel I've done some things like that too.
Yeah, but you don't have a TV show and movies and millions of dollars coming to you.
It could all be true what she's saying. Wrong timing, wrong source, wrong person.
And
motive.
And spirit behind it.
Because there was no good intent on some of the things that I would go forth and say. It would be about me.
Thank you.
I need to tell the truth.
Thank you.
I need to rescue them. It's still I.
And what purpose? Like, what are you saying all of this for?
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Okay,
so anyway,
Monique,
let's see what other people say.
Got you.
Justice says, I like Monique, but she went too far with DL's daughter. Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it on him. Yeah. If she would have just talked about him, I wouldn't have had no problems.
Don't go to the kid.
Don't bring in his daughter. And then you brought back trauma to his daughter.
Yeah.
And his daughter said it.
Yeah.
Because everybody was talking about her.
Yeah.
And you know that's going to make him come out. And even whether he's a good father or not, what does that have to do with anything?
Thank you.
It's his daughter.
Okay.
Scarlett says she always has an agenda, her agenda. I agree. Justice says, oh man, hold on. Ooh, I went way down. It's a lot,
yeah.
Dang, y'all went real high. Woo, Lord Jesus.
We going way back up when y'all first started talking.
Dang, y'all was talking. She's got a lot to be angry about, Justice said. Scarlett said, we all have a lot to be angry about, truth be told, but not all of us go for any and everyone's jugular.
Thank you.
I agree.
Going for the jugular.
Justice says, give grace to Monique. She's a survivor of a lot of messiness. Her parents didn't protect her or believe her when she reported being violated by her brother.
They didn't believe her. You're right.
Scarlett,
maybe that's part of what the door has opened. They don't believe me when I'm telling them truth.
So she got to just talk all the time.
Yeah.
Scarlett says, so are a lot of us, we included, me included. I have no problem giving grace, but Monique has exhausted the grace department. Do what the rest of us do. Get therapy. I agree.
Thank you.
Justice says she's working her way through it. Her journey is ongoing. That's fine, but don't drag everybody else into your journey.
But I don't think, here's my thing too with that. I don't think she's working her way through it.
I don't either. I think she's with daddy.
Yeah, she has her own agenda.
And I also think
Because she would be getting help.
Oh, she made a comment about Oprah saying, it was something vicious.
That means
like I'll never pay.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
She said the only other person that was there was her hairdresser. All of a sudden, we hear this story. He died last week, wasn't he?
Andre, what's his name?
Yeah, whatever. Reggie, I think. One of them. All of a sudden, he's dead. Now I'm hearing Oprah saying all of this. The only other person that can say that she said it. You think I believe Monique? Absolutely not.
Sometimes hurt can just be blinded.
She is using, Scarlett says she is using the fact that she has an audience as an excuse to involve the rest of us as her therapy backup. Yeah. Colleen says, good evening, ladies in chat. Hey, Colleen. Justice says DL made it public years ago and she used it as a weapon against him. It was wrong and I'm not defending it. Exactly. And he could be a horrible human being. What does that have to do with his daughter?
Thank you. Yep.
So my father gets on and says that she's not saying he said this, that I have a giant head. Now you got to say I have a giant head too? How about let's just call him an a-hole for saying I have a giant head? Yeah. Scarlett says, so is my journey and many of my fellow survivors. I do not condone hurting someone else of my hurt. It is wrong on so many levels. Well, I agree.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people. Justice says agreed. Scarlett says she has made me not like her or anything she is involved in. It's just like R. Kelly. Don't care how much talent he has. I am done with him. No. Scarlett ain't stepping in the name of love.
Step in the name of love.
Scarlett, and I agree with that. It doesn't give him the right to do what he did.
I know.
And the parents didn't seem like they cared.
Oh, I believe I can fly.
All right. Okay. Scarlett said there is a reason why Mr. Hart did not get back with her for a reason.
Yeah.
If Kevin was an a-hole, he would have never gave her the money in the first place.
I know, but yeah, I know. That's a hard one for me.
Scarlett says, sorry, grammar is not too good today. Justice says, I still stand with Monique, DL, and Kat. I like truth tellers. Scarlett said, Monique only agrees with what is good for her and what she thinks is right. I agree. I don't hear her talking no more about Netflix. He asked her, would she do another Netflix? And she said, sure. And you watched it. Was it good? I heard people said it wasn't even that good.
It wasn't her best.
You did all of that fighting to get a show on Netflix and it was average.
It wasn't her best.
Get out of here.
I've seen her shows before.
Thank you. She cussed the whole time, they said.
The whole time.
You can't have a set without cussing every word out of your mouth.
I need to hear the joke.
And here's another thing. You've proven that you're funny without cussing.
Exactly.
So there's no reason for you to cuss every second.
Exactly.
Justice says, and she agreed to do Precious for $50K. Yes. Which means she should have got out there and promoted it. Scarlett said, I have an issue with truth tellers that only do it for their benefit and to bring others down, specifically referencing her post bringing a sister down for wearing a scarf over her curlers. I agree. The airport, when they be wearing those things. And that's the other thing. That's why I didn't like the Cat Williams thing. Even though I think he said he was trying to come back and go against what they were saying. Mm-hmm. He didn't have to talk about their wives having the look of their wives and extra stuff. Yeah. He didn't have to say fat Faison lie and all this. Faison didn't say nothing about him. It was at the point where I told you Michael Epps was making fun. Okay. And said, you didn't bring me in.
About me.
You bringing everybody else in, bring me in. And he didn't say nothing negative about DL Hughley because he probably had a conversation with DL that was positive. DL is the same as Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. Yeah. He's in that same category. Yeah. So if you're going to be a truth teller, tell the truth.
Unless they are good friends.
Thank you.
They must be good friends.
That's what Scarlett is saying. You only tell truth when it benefits you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell on her because she's my friend.
Right.
But I'm going to tell about everybody around her.
And your friend can be just as messy as the ones
if you're a truth teller, tell the truth.
Thank you.
Talk about your big giant head friend that's a mess ball. Because you know she wouldn't be your friend if you did.
That's true.
All right.
Okay.
Christopher says, hello all. Hey, Christopher. Hey. Scarlett says, yes, then she didn't want to do the promo for it. Everybody saying hi, Christopher. Justice says they wanted her to go to France for free. Yeah, go. Go to France for free.
Yeah, look at it as a vacation with you and
Daddy. They wanted her to go to France for free. You know how many people would give their right arm to be in a movie that's even at that caliber? If they told them to go to France, I'll go. Where else you want me to go? You want me to go somewhere else? I'll go.
Mm-hmm. to promote a movie.
But your reason for not going, if it would have been something like Aretha Franklin, who was afraid to fly. Yeah. Aretha Franklin hated to fly. She would be nervous. So when they would ask her to go across seas, she said, I can't do it, y'all. I can't. Fly. That people would understand. But not to say you wanted to be home with your family with boys that don't even talk to you.
And I feel like I'm a slave.
So that means you're a liar. You didn't stay home. You didn't raise them right. So what are you talking about? What was you staying home for?
You got issues with
you just didn't want to go to Paris. That's all that was.
Nobody telling you what
you don't want nobody telling you what to do and not paying you for it.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah. Sometimes you could, if Oprah called right now and said, "Hey guys, I have a show that can you guys come on the Woods Report? I don't have anything to pay you. The phone should still be on the phone by the time I'll be right in front of her. She'll be on the phone still talking to me and I'll be right in front of her.
That's what
she'd be like, dang, you got here fast.
Shirley Ralph was on The View today and they were talking about her and
I love Shirley Ralph
being on Sister Act. And they're going to do a reunion, hopefully, on the View. And the ladies asked, have you worked with, other than that, have other times you've worked with Whoopi? And she named other things that she and Whoopi worked on.
Yes, and Whoopi has done a lot free.
And she said one time Whoopi called me and said, can you get over here in the next hour or so?
Yeah.
She was like, really? What she got in the whatever transportation, and she went over there. Whoopi wanted her to be on Hollywood Squares with her.
Thank you.
So if somebody called you, I'm sure she didn't get paid for that.
Kanye called Jamie Foxx.
Really?
When he did that show. I mean the song. Just wants to this party all right. He called him, he's still in the studio, and he only was supposed to do like one thing or something. Free. No, they wasn't paying. He said, Kanye, I love Kanye. I'm there. Ended up doing the whole song with them.
Really?
And you see how big that song got.
See, doors open if you just have the right attitude.
He didn't say, how much you gonna give me to come? I'm Jamie Foxx. I'm already got my show. I got this, I got that. He said, I was just happy to be there.
That's all you need. Poor Monique is a better attitude.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Scarlett said they want her to go to France. Okay. Oh, Justice said that. Scarlett said, the rest of us have to pay to go there. I am sure her transportation room and board were paid for. Even if it wasn't, she had money, she could go. True. Well, then again, I don't know because Kevin gave her money. They didn't have no money. True is here. There's no helping Monique. She has made her mind up about her career. She really needs therapy. Justice says, I wouldn't work for free either. I would. Scarlett said, and even if she had to come,
it depends on what it is.
If it's for some,
can't do a blanket
it depends on what it is. If Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey and Lee Daniels asked me to do something for free, yes, I would do it.
Because think about this, we can't do a blanket statement like that because you may have to do volunteer to contribute towards some event that could be helping starving kids.
No, I got one for you.
What?
Cicely Tyson. Tyler Perry asked Cicely Tyson in the first beginning. He didn't have like the money to pay her whatever. She didn't care. She's like, I don't care. I'll do it. Whatever. I'll do it for free. When he did get money, he gave her $1 million to be in his next movie.
See?
$1 million.
God looks at the heart.
Because Cicely Tyson
said,
you a brother, you starting off, I'll do it for you.
You are planting a seed.
I'll do it for you.
Always remember that. Your gifts will make room for you. God looks at your heart and the gifts as well. You're planting. Remember the play we did? Our cousin wrote a play.
Oh, don't say names.
I won't say names, but
it was 2 celebrities in the play.
Yes.
Both
gospel artists.
And they were supposed to promote the play.
Yes.
Neither one of them did.
Well,
so nobody even knew.
On us, though.
Right. Nobody even knew they was in the play. Whatever.
Right. Yeah. This play wasn't known.
So the play when it came out,
yeah.
it didn't do as good as he had hoped it would.
Yeah.
So it didn't make the money.
We didn't sell a lot of tickets.
One of the gospel artists said,
before you say that, they both had contract
signed saying you will get paid this amount of money.
Yeah.
Just like Monique keeps saying contract.
That's not in my contract.
So one of the gospel artists looked at the audience and could figure in their head, because they're smart, they didn't probably make the money they thought they was going to make off of this. So she came to him. He was getting ready to pay her. He's paying both of them.
He had
She
to,
said,
with the little money that we had.
She said, leave that, pay your musicians. She said, pay the musicians.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about me.
We just planted a seed.
We planting a seed.
And your gifts.
We're planting a seed in your ministry and what you're doing.
They didn't get one dime.
And they refused to take the check.
The other
one said, I want my money.
Give me my money.
To this day, one of them is a multi-millionaire and the other one can't even sell seats in the city she's from.
The one who didn't take the money is a millionaire.
Multi-millionaire.
See, planting a seed and sowing into someone's business, sowing into even, you got to be even humble. God looks at the humility of people. Come on, Monique, get it right, girl. Doors is going to open for you once you get healed and set free.
Yes.
You'll be walking on, I'm walking on sunshine.
And quit saying you're not hurt. You are hurt.
You are.
Oprah hurt you.
Yes.
Maybe if you came at it that way, she will say something public. Oprah, this is what she should do. I hate that I got to tell a grown-ass woman this. She's my age. Me and her are the same age.
Oh, really?
Yes. I could say you got my career, fatso. You took my career.
No, you don't have to say that. That's not nice.
Because I was in the industry. I was in the movie industry.
Yeah.
Yes, I was. My sister tell you that.
Yeah.
And I walked away from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I didn't like all of the back stuff and people telling people what to do. And
improv.
I was doing everything.
Yeah, had mama sitting in the audience going, that's my daughter.
I wrote stuff that Improv Chicago and all of them was doing.
Yeah.
My stuff I wrote.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey series, episode.
Yeah.
Don't let me read my resume, baby, because I will. So you got my career, you fatso, and you're blowing it away.
No.
Because I was heavy, black, funny, goofy, all of the things that you was.
Yeah.
They let you in the lane.
Yeah.
Don't squander it away.
You gotta represent.
Makes me sick.
She gotta represent.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
See,
I knew we were gonna be on the whole show.
Oh, this is what she should have said. Oprah, I looked up to you when I was young. You was the only person of color that I saw, a woman that fit my mold of what I thought a heavy, thick black woman could be. And I looked up to you. I watched you. You let me down, Oprah. Maybe I was sensitive. I don't know. Maybe the way I grew up, like Justice was saying, all of this trauma that I went into my life, I didn't think I would get it from you. I did Precious out of love. I did the movie out of love. I didn't get paid what I thought I should have got paid. Mm-hmm. And then when y'all told me to promote it, I promoted it. But when y'all asked me to go to France, you know what I felt like, Oprah? I felt like y'all was taking advantage of me. Maybe I shouldn't have felt that way. Maybe I wasn't a clue. I have a clue. This is what she should have said. Maybe I didn't understand
I was
that.
Like, did she say that?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I should have gone. Maybe it was wrong for me not to. I don't know.
A heart to heart.
But a heart to heart, I can just tell you the way that y'all handled me. Even if you didn't agree with me, that hurt me. And I look up to you, and you always telling people about healing their hearts and being a good woman and being this and being that. I didn't think it would come from somebody like you. Right. And Tyler, as much as you talk about your mom and your life,
those should have been one-on-one.
Should have been one-on-one.
Private, a healing moment, a kumbaya moment. A moment where you just be really real.
Just real.
Just be transparent.
You hurt me.
And naked.
Don't say her. Don't lie like you did on Shannon and say you didn't hurt me. They didn't hurt me. Yeah. Say it. Tyler, you hurt me.
And you can tell if
Oprah, you hurt me.
And you can tell. We all know this when you know people and family members and your spouse, and you can tell if a person is still hurt.
Thank you.
Because it comes out. It'll come out of the abundance of the heart.
Thank you.
The mouth speaks. You know they're still hurt.
And now you never hear her talk about God, do you? Is Monique a Christian?
I don't know.
I don't even know if she is or not. Does anybody know that?
I don't know if she's ever professed Christianity in her life.
True says going to Paris for promo is just like an artist going to different radio stations and interview to promote their song or their event. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Sometimes you get paid for it and sometimes you don't. Yeah. It's free, but it would have still benefited her. Justice says, and if she were a white actress, they would have paid for her to promote it. I agree. You can't never put yourself up with the white actress. You know that, Justice.
Yeah.
Beyonce can't never say if I was Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
We're in different lanes.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
we know that.
They handle us differently.
Yeah. Scarlett says she would have been working for free. She would have benefited as well. If it is given that actors promote the movie they are in, then that is what she should have done. Justice says, y'all got us divided over Monique.
Oh, sorry, Justice. You know what? It's not even so much divided.
You can have healthy debate.
Because, Justice, I get it. She's very talented. I'm just hurting for her. Because when I see her...
my anger's coming down and I'm being more sorry for her now.
And I feel like because I'm there. Like her, I'll fight for the underdog.
Yeah,
I love that about her.
Yeah,
and if she was healed, and as far as the scars being removed, she can continue fighting for the underdog. She'll just use wisdom.
True says Monique is talented. She just perpetually looks at the glass half empty instead of half full. Yes. That's what I don't like.
Beautiful spirit. If she
Justice says she did Precious at such a discount. No one should have expected her to work for free to promote it overseas. They were trying to take advantage of her generosity. It doesn't matter to me, Justice. She still should have did it.
And you know what, too, Justice? The part that she played in Precious, that's her.
I think that's her.
She played herself.
Scarlett,
an angry woman.
Scarlett said, what similarities are you referencing? That's what I'm talking about. Comedy, both being black, both being heavy.
Because when she's on the Parkers.
Both being slapstick. I did improv. I did silly comedy.
She did her Parkers.
Yeah.
Look at her character on the Parkers.
Yeah.
Totally different than Precious.
Yeah.
And you know that's how
and every time you see a heavy black woman comic,